Back here at the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons and Hat-Tricks tied at 3 through 40 minutes of play on the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. second intermission report. A big hand to the folks at Swamp Fox Distilling Company presenting you not only this intermission report, but our Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show that you hear every Tuesday night right here on WRCG 6 to 7 p.m. Also testing out and adding a couple of affiliates in the area, Noonan, Georgia, and Lineville, Alabama, joining the family on a tester basis. We're seeing if we can't expand our coverage. And like we had talked about a bit in February, we were excited, planning all sorts of new things for the 2020-2021 season. And so that's one of those things we're putting on a trial run right now. Lots of things we're experimenting with. It leads us to be excited for a very bright future coming up next season. But this season's obviously not over. This game's not even over. 3-3 our score with 20 minutes still left to go. We can tell you this about next season, though. The River Dragons offices are now taking deposits for the 2020-2021 season. You can call 706-507-GOAL, 706-507-4625 to set up your account and not miss a single moment of the action next year. Time to take a look around the FPHL. Brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. It's a final in Delaware. They take all 9 points on the weekend from Battle Creek, winning 4-1 with Christers Bormanis, Darius Davidson, Evgeny Demin, and Anton Kalinin, the goal scorers. Stavros Soilis in the power play, the only Battle Creek tally to speak of there. Picking up first star in that game was Sebastian Damasa Carlson, who made 33 saves on 34 shots. Battle Creek outshot Delaware in this game. You can't take that away from them, but a tough night for the Rumblebees, a tough weekend. And now I believe those two teams will play each other in Battle Creek. So kind of similar to what we have, a 5-game series against the same opponent. Well, Delaware's already won theirs 3-0 so far, but they'll play 2 in Battle Creek next weekend, I do believe. Only other game to look forward to after ours, the Mentor Icebreakers at the Danville Dashers, 6:05 East, 5:05 Central puck drop. Right now, the Icebreakers are holding on to the 4th position in the Eastern Division standings. That would be good for a playoff spot. But now, 11 points back with 2 games in hand of the Delaware Thunder. I don't know if they play the same amount of games, but if they do, on a raw point total, if Delaware does win out to get back to even on the 44 games Mentor has, there's only a 5-point gap for that 4th position in the East. And the winner of that battle, as of right now, would play these Danbury Hat-Tricks, who lead the Eastern Division. So a lot of intrigue in the East. The West, we know the 4 teams that are going to the playoffs. Carolina, Port Huron, Danville, and Columbus right now in that order, 1, 2, 3, 4. Still a lot of the season left, though, to do some jockeying around. That's Around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Taking a look at the Southern Hockey scoreboard, kind of sparse today. The SPHL's off. They start up with 4 games on Friday, March 6th. Florida Everblades are up 3-0 on the Orlando Solar Bears. The Atlanta Gladiators are off until March 3rd when they're at the Amway Center to take on the Solar Bears. I want to say Solar Blades for some reason. It's Everblades and Solar Bears. Those Solar Blades, I think, would be a pretty cool name. I don't know. Maybe just me. Michael Hunterbringer, Joe Pendenza, and Hunter Garland, the goals for the Everblades in a 3-0 win. Garland scored with 44 seconds left to go in the third, and that one has gone final. And in the NHL, we don't have any of the Southern Hockey scoreboard teams we usually follow, so we're taking a peek also in Florida at the Panthers. They're hosting the Flames right now. Calgary leading 2-0 despite being outshot 26-15 with goals from Johnny Gaudreau and Milan Lucic. That is the Southern Hockey scoreboard. Let's take another break. When we come back, we look ahead to the Victoryland third period next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Northeast is the official hotel of the Columbus River Dragons. Your stay will be the best it can be with their spacious suites, full kitchens, and numerous upscale amenities that make your extended stay an extended pleasure. Give them a call at 706-940-0900 or book your room online at ihg.com and searching for Candlewood Suites Northeast. Located at 6611 Whittlesey Boulevard in Columbus, Candlewood Suites is only minutes away from all the fun and excitement that area attractions have to offer.
The best damn spirits in the world. We say that because we care about what we do. The premium quality of our spirits doesn't come from some secret recipe or magic water. It comes from our desire to craft the best damn spirits in the world. Swamp Fox Distilling Company. Premium, small batch spirits made with pride in Buena Vista, Georgia. Now available at your favorite local package store.
Dishes. Not pretty in your sink. Not pretty on your house. Weather interference. Also not a pretty picture. And those long-term contracts and early cancellation fees. The fine print is pretty ugly. With Beam, there are no contracts, channels you want, high-speed internet, and no data caps. And above all, local customer service. Now that's pretty. Ask us today about our contract buyout special in cable and internet bundles. Beam, we're powered by you.
At Georgia Power, we believe our lake should be filled with water, not trash. That a healthy honeybee population will pollinate a healthier environment. That building homes is just as important as powering them. That's why we believe what we do off the grid is just as important as the clean, safe, reliable, affordable energy we provide on it. And that's a different kind of energy.
Golden Corrals, carved New York strip and jumbo butterfly shrimp.
Back into the Columbus Civic Center, River Dragons and Hat-Tricks tied at 3. In 40 minutes of play, it's going to make for a very entertaining third period, and who knows, maybe for the second time in as many weekends, we might need overtime to decide it between these two teams. It's been a grueling 3-3 for both of these squads, but they are giving it their all, showing a lot of heart out there on the ice. And you got to give it up to the Hat-Tricks in the second half of that period. When you go down 2 in a Sunday game of a 3-3 with how quick some of these turnarounds have been, and honestly, both teams are rather short-handed on the benches as well. You could have thought, fold it up and say, nah, we're done. But Danbury, not that way. You wouldn't expect them to be, with them being first place in the Eastern Division. Them getting goals from Dearson and Ruiz. The Dearson one, good hard work and a good setup play, even if Rutledge did stone Dearson immediately on what I very well am calling the save of the Columbus River Dragons season right now. There's been a couple of dandies. That one, I can't think of anything that compares to it. The only unfortunate part is it did end up in the back of the net afterwards for Rutledge, so have to snip it pretty quick on that highlight reel. Can't really see the aftermath, but boy, oh boy, if you were watching it, you saw that was an unreal save with the amount of net space Casper Dearson was looking at. And then Ruiz, hey, right place, right time. As we were talking about with Jake Krupp going a little silent in this series, well, he got a goal, and we could think the same thing about Johnny Ruiz since been down here in Columbus, but you know what? They don't ask how. Ruiz's 25th of the year goes in after Rutledge was looking for the puck, trying to feel it around, couldn't lay back on it, and ended up playing it into the crease for Ruiz to tap home. So, with that in mind, both teams have gotten breaks. Both teams have shown off the skill to get goals. Sometimes it's just a matter of how the puck bounces, and this next puck bounce could be monumental in this game for the two teams. Very interested to see who's going to get it and how these 20 minutes or maybe more unfold. But right now, we got to take a break. When we come back, the Victory Land third period is next on the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code. Lesson 42. This is how you say happy hour. It's happy hour. Let's go get some Bud Lights. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light. Crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
CM Landscaping in Fortson, Georgia is your go-to for all your landscaping needs. They are a quality company looking to build your next dream backyard and provide upscale, high-quality work. Whether it is landscape installation, lighting, grading, or water drainage, CM Landscaping can get the job done. Give them a call at 205-955-3159. And don't forget to give them a like on Facebook, too. CM Landscaping, 205 855-955-3159.
Stay up to date on all things River Dragons with the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show, only on 92.1 FM and 1420 AM WRCG. Game recaps, coach and player interviews, and much more are waiting every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Don't forget to follow the River Dragons on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to see when we're taking the show on the road to an establishment near you. That's the Swamp Fox Distilling Co. Coaches Show every Tuesday, 6 to 7 on WRCG.
We're back here at the Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons and Hat Tricks due out onto the ice at any moment as we are ready to go for the Victory Land third period. 3-3 our score. River Dragons got the lead first, 1-0. Shorthanded tally from Bondarenko in the first, answered with less than a minute to go by Matthias Kasich. Then the River Dragons took another lead through Jake Krupp in the first minute. 1 through team congregating in the tunnels and getting themselves ready to retake the ice. Third period. When the River Dragons hit the ice, they'll be led out by Jared Rutledge, who's made 34 saves on 37 shots. And the River Dragons in the third jerseys, the teal with the sash Columbus across the chest, black secondaries and pants, red stripes on the pants with teal trim. They're going to go left to right. And out of the tunnel now, here come the Danbury Hat Tricks, as the boos throughout the crowd will tell you. Led out by Thomas McGuckin and the Hat Tricks in the road white jerseys, disappearing D logo on the chest, orange trim and orange socks, black pants and helmets. They go right to left. Hey, does that horn tell you something? Here come the River Dragons. Surprised us a little bit. Back out of River Dragons want to give you a chance to win tickets to every home game this season. Simply text the word WIN to 888-706-GOAL. That's 888-706, like the area code 4625. Standard message and data rates apply. Winners are notified within 48 hours of a puck drop. Also have a lot of fun things on our text to win entry form. Obviously tickets throughout the season, but we'll have some special giveaways over the summer coming up as well. Part of those things that we told you about, we're experimenting, we're getting ready for next year. Also, we can tell you, follow us on social media, Columbus River Dragons on Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram, and there you will find next week us doing a social media-wide contest with some awesome prizes across all three social medias. Let me give you a hint. We will give away 3 of the same prize. It's a good prize. You're going to want it. And it will be one on Facebook, one on Twitter, one on Instagram. So make sure you follow us on all our social media channels for your best chances to win next week. Graham v. Bolin Porter on the draw. And the Victory Land third period is underway. Going right to left in their white jerseys. On his own end, Bolin Porter passes behind Kasich. He recollects of Ozelinch, falls for Bolin Porter though. Passing it to the high slot, can't be held in, left point by Atwell. He'll take his and move it left wing side to Morrissey, playing it into the zone, too far for Bolin Porter. San Apollo chips it around a forechecker, and Krupp will go circle to Ozelinch. Up into the neutral zone. Bondarenko, a good pass to Graham. Graham getting around Atwell, got a little tied up there, but the loose puck deke was too far away from himself. Krupp collects behind the net, couldn't feed Bondarenko. The pass was right onto Atwell's tape. Penalty. Shapitzin off the wall. Krupp from the red line dumps this one in left wing side. Ooh, that one looked like it hit Dylan Kelly, and it did. Hits Dylan Kelly on the Danbury bench, so we'll get a neutral zone draw coming up with 18:50 in the Victory Land third period. Columbus 3, Danbury. have been consecutive over back-to-back weekends to produce some entertaining hockey. Certainly feels like a playoff series in late February and now early March. Happy March, everybody, as the calendar turns. Listmeyer and Levesque. They connect. Now a pass up the wall. Now it's Levesque and Ruiz. We'll watch it go behind his back. Uses man as a bit of a screen. Levesque tries to get it out. Lirakos holds it in. Gerson with it right wing side. He's run into the wall by Listmeyer. Brown, far side corner, playing it up the wall. Dearson can't get it out. Lirakos to the middle. Gerson lifted a stick of Listmeyer, but couldn't recollect the puck on the good move. Gerson and Listmeyer combine again. Lirakos, right wing circle, picks it out of feet. It's loose. Lirakos along the goal line, takes it behind, trying to wrap it around, and the forehand save made McGuckin holding onto that far post. Here come the Rabbits, dumped in by Levesque from the red line, and they'll head off for a change. Santa Paulo from behind his own net. River Dragons going left to right in the teal thirds tonight. Shapitzin up the way. Hergott from the red line dumps this one in. It rims around. Atwell gives it a chop, puts it out to center, into the path of Bunnell. Left wing side, Bunnell, big hit laid onto him by Brown. Kasich back for Bunnell, left wing circle. His shot blocked by Brown. Ozelinch ties up in the corner with Kasich. 2-on-2 battle. Bunnell trying to work it around Brown to get it free. Pass to the high slot. Bondarenko intercepted. Check that has Hergott. Now here comes Hayes. Hayes with Hergott driving the net. Deflected by Gavrik and wide. Gavrik doing a good job getting the stick on it, but nearly put it towards his own net. Dimmitt, right wing corner, rimmed this one around for Hayes. He let it go by him to the left point, shot and blocked away there. Hergott with it in the corner to Hayes, left wing circle. Hayes, a pass across, hits a body with it, and Kasich was able to force it to center. Now heads off for a change. Columbus with this puck back in their own end. 16:45 to go here in the third. Bondarenko touches it for no icing. He's first on it, but takes a huge hit from Listmeyer behind the net. Morrissey, pass to the left wing. Trying to go through the legs of Shinkarik. A pass to Bolin Porter. Offsides. As touching this puck is Morrissey. And that one will be blown dead. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Columbus River Dragons Radio Network. Graham to take this draw against Ruiz. Tied up in the feet. Ruiz wins it, moves it into the zone, right wing side. Kastukov lines him up for a hit. He dumps it into the corner for Levesque. Right wing hash, cycling it down. Kastukov tried to cut it off behind the net. Ruiz played it off the side of the cage. Bronner finds it there, kicks it to his stick. Bronner also off the side of the net on the pass. Santa Paulo rimmed it around. Troop trying to wait for it. He one-touch passed it to Graham, who let it go through to Bondarenko. Now ahead for Graham again. Left wing circle, showing off the speed. Graham dropping back. Bondarenko was shot. Save made McGuckin. This one dumped out by Ruiz softly. Ozelinch has it at his own blue. Up ahead for Bondarenko. Right wing side, in over the line. Getting around Listmeyer. Bondarenko then forced wide by Brown, and a big check there as Bondarenko will fall to the ice. Here's Levesque trying to move it up ice. Krupp with a great back check, lifts the stick and plays it back into the zone left wing. Oh, that was on net, and McGuckin had to make a save. Krupp played it off the glass and hit a stanchion, and a bouncing puck was straight at McGuckin. He was down in the butterfly. It bounced about a foot in front of him, and those can be a nightmare for goalies. McGuckin handled it cool and calm, and he'll take a face-off to his right. 15:39 to go here in the third. River Dragons and Hat-Tricks tied at 3 on a Sunday afternoon. Follis wins it. Lirakos top of the circles, couldn't pull the trigger. Atwell forced it off him. Atwell got tripped up by Dearson, who was on his back trying to get out of his way. Shinkarik, circle-to-circle pass for Gavrik, and now back for Shinkarik on the near side boards. He tries to send it out. He does, but Lirakos intercepts. Turns it back up ice. Yanni Lirakos, pass intercepted by Bunnell in front of his own blue. To the right wing side to Dearson. Dearson takes a check and a save made by Rutledge as Lirakos finished his hit as Dearson pulled the trigger. 15:11 left to go here in the third. River Dragons 3, Hat-Tricks 3. option, change a couple of personnel. Dimmitt comes on to draw against Shinkarik. I have to wonder if you're doing some advanced stats or at least just tracking faceoffs, what's the percentage of faceoffs that Carter Shinkarik takes for the hat tricks? Because, man, it is a lot, and he is a good centerman. San Paulo, far side corner, trying to chip this one out. Look out, Dearson, high slot, blockered away by Rutledge. San Paulo, not sure if he was trying to get that to Hergott or Hayes, kind of split the difference. And it was Dearson letting one go from about 20 feet away. And an easy blocker save for Rutledge, saw it the whole way. .14:57 to go here in the third. River Dragons 3, Hat Tricks 3. Rutledge, face-off coming to his left. Ruiz wins the draw. Brown, center point, trying to rim this one around. Ruiz is stick tied up with Dimmitt, and now those two will unclinch. Morrissey to the middle. Shot save made. Rutledge high atop his crease in the slot to make that save against KBP. 14:45 to go in the third, and another Hat Tricks offensive zone draw, almost doubling up Columbus. 21 on the Swamp Box Distilling Co. shot counter. Swamp Box Distilling Co. Go visit them and try the Dragon's Breath cocktail. Distillery headquartered in Buena Vista, Georgia. Dimmitt ties up with Ruiz. Hayes will come in to pick it out of feet. Hayes moves this one near side circle up into the neutral zone. Hergott trying to jump around a check, lost it along the wall. Morrissey and Ruiz play a little catch. Now Morrissey's in over the line, dumped it to the far circle. Ozelinch plays it off the glass and out. Kasich check there, counter check under Hergott. Those two still standing up, and Shapitzin lays it back into the Columbus end for Ozelinch. Shapitzin far wall to Hayes, wants to get the motor running. He'll move it into the neutral zone. Now starts to fire up the Jets to Dimmitt. He's in over the line on sides to Bondarenko. Back for Dimmitt, and that pass was too saucy for him. High over the stick. Bronner takes a check from Hayes as he rims it around. Bondarenko, Dimmitt first on it. Ozelinch's shot blocked by Bolin Porter. Bolin Porter moves this one through center of ice. Left wing circle. Fakes the shot. Toe drags and a stick save made there by Rutledge as it rolled closer towards him. Ozelinch up ahead for Hayes. Hayes and Bondarenko want to go 2-on-2. Bondarenko gets around Atwell. Bondarenko right wing circle, waits, fires, and he just missed the top right corner there. Hayes with this puck on the half wall at the center point, looking for space, trying to pass left wing circle. Graham got checked off it. Bronner boxed out by Bondarenko. Good puck possession there from the young Russian. Moving it to the far corner, and Atwell will take it away. 13:20 left to go here in the third. Hat Tricks flip it into the zone. Left wing corner in the zone to our left. San Paulo slows it up side of the net. He'll turn it up ice. San Paulo from the red line flips this one in. Gloved by McGuckin. He caught the pop fly. One out and a face-off coming to the left. 13:03 our score. Baseball, but down here in Georgia, everyone's got that spring training fever as the Braves have been going with spring training games for about a week or so. Of course, whether you're Grapefruit League or Cactus League, opening day is sooner rather than later in the baseball world. Face off to the left of McGuckin. Bondarenko has it off the Graham win. Bondarenko a shot wide of the blocker hand. Atwell kicked it into the crease, and McGuckin had to jump on it there. Atwell was tied up with Krupp. I think he was trying to kick it behind the net. He ended up playing it into the crease, and McGuckin had to be sharp right there. Nearly a dangerous moment there for Atwell, who from my eyes has had a pretty decent weekend returning to the lineup after he missed last weekend between these two teams in Danbury. Bondarenko gets waved. Graham comes in to take it against Ruiz. Bondarenko and Krupp trade wings. Ruiz wins it clean. Atwell in the corner. Krupp nearly had a hold of his stick, but Atwell will skate it up the near side wall. Dearson takes a check in front of the Columbus Blue and coughs it up to the River Dragons defense. Here's Bondarenko in over the line. Right point to Graham. Left wing circle. Back for Bondarenko and a shoulder save made by McGuckin. To the middle. Bondarenko had his pass knocked down by Ruiz. Kostukov plays this one down in his own end. No icing. River Dragons wanted one there, but I guess they say a River Dragon could have touched it. Kostukov from the red line sends this one in left wing. It rims around, and it'll be found by Graham, right circle. Pass to the middle, knocked away by Shinkarik. This one goes down the ice, and Shapitzin will collect top of the circles. 12:15 to go here in the third. 3-3, River Dragons and Hat-Tricks. Behind his own net, now skating this one out with some speed is Bolin Porter. Look at him go up the ice, left wing side. Bolin Porter a shot. That one blocked by Shapitzin into the far corner. Kasich takes a check. Shapitzin, it turned him over. Lirakos up into the neutral zone. Gerson trying to get on the end of it, and he just couldn't. Now Fallis gets around Brown, and out of the net comes McGuckin. Fallis ended up taking an edge there to not run into McGuckin. The net comes off, and we'll get a whistle. Dangerous play as Steve Brown couldn't get it around Fallis. Fallis nearly had his second breakaway of the night, but McGuckin, the heads-up play to venture just a little bit out of his crease. And Fallis doing the smart thing, trying to avoid the netminder, but ended up catching an edge doing so. Runs into the net, knocks it off, and this should probably be a neutral zone draw just outside the Danbury zone. It will be a neutral zone draw in front of the Danbury bench. Fallis tying up with Ruiz. Here's Lirakos. He's into the zone with it, and Bronner will quickly take it away and dump it down ice. Not enough for icing as Ozolinch has it at the hash marks far side. 11:35 to go here in the third. 3-3 our score. Hat-Tricks leading big time in shots, 40-22. But to me, what matters most, the next one that goes in. Ozolinch flipped up on edge, and another bouncer in front of McGuckin. And the Danbury netminders had to deal with a couple of those. He's been very sharp when he has to be on those very scary situations for netminders. Face-off coming to the right of the Danbury goal. Ruiz and Fallis on the draw. Fallis trying to play it to the middle. That one went through legs, and Levesque will take it away. Levesque moving this one into the zone. Lirakos on the back check was able to interrupt him. Now Gerson trying to show off the wheels, get down the end of this pass. In the corner, he's with it. Listmeyer finishes him off with a big hit, though. Fallis trying to pick it out of feet. Shinkarik's all over him. Fallis tied up. So is Gerson. It's a 2-on-2 battle. Right wing corner. Danbury's on the outside of both. Fallis has it in feet. Still with it on the puck possession. Now Gerson tries to pick it out. Listmeyer putting Gerson down in the corner boards. Gerson looks like he's underneath it there. Referee saying to play on. Gerson's underneath this puck. They got to blow this dead. This is a rugby scrum. Now somehow it comes out, and Gavrik will have this near side corner turned over. Fallis right wing circle with it. Fallis at the hash marks, taking some abuse, playing it down into the corner. Lirakos with it. One touch to Gerson, but that one knocked away by Listmeyer. Levesque takes a check from Gerson. Here's Lirakos, right wing hash. He couldn't get on the end of it, and now Levesque skates it to center. Levesque trying to get around Shapitzin. The defenseman knocks it away. Crowd likes that, and here's Dimmitt. Dimmitt dumps it in, right wing side. It rims around, and Atwell will have it far side wall. He'll move it up to Dearson. End-to-end hockey right now as we're about halfway through the third period. Shapitzin behind the net. Kostukov with it, far side. He takes a check. He'll send it down ice. Will it have the legs for icing? No, as it stops up near the bottom of the circles for Atwell. Atwell skates it from behind his own net at the red line, left wing side. He dumps this one in, 3-on-3. Took a check from Shapitzin, but now he's with it in the corner. Big scrum. Dimmitt trying to get his stick out of a mass of humanity. And now Shapitzin rims it around the far boards. Dearson chops at it, holds it in. Shapitzin with a big hit onto him, but it's still in the Columbus end. Dimmitt first on this puck near circle. He'll flip it to center, and it'll be found by Atwell right in front of his own blue. Bolin Porter moves this to Bunnell. Now to Kasich. He's into the zone, left wing circle. Kasich a shot, pad save, rebound. Bunnell just sent it wide on the rebound. Bolin Porter having to dodge a loose stick. It goes out into the neutral zone. Listmeyer with it. And he dumps it in. 9:10 left to go here in the third. Hat-Tricks 3, River Dragons 3. Next goal going to be huge in this Game 5 of a 5-game regular season series over 2 weekends. Morrissey, right circle, cuts to the middle and sent it wide to the blocker side on Rutledge. Listmeyer a shot, and that one blocked by Hayes. Santa Paula will headman this rush. Santa Paula left wing side trying to get around Bolin Porter, and he'll knock it down into the corner. Around the net it goes. Near side board, Santa Paula and Bolin Porter still going at it. Bondarenko finds a loose puck right wing corner, drops it back. Hayes bottom of the circles. He's with it near boards to the middle. Graham couldn't kick it to his stick. Graham will get it back though in the corner. Gavrick shoves him into the wall. Graham still with it on the forehand, now far side. Graham up to the left point, drops it back. Brown a shot, Krupp a tip, and that one kicked away by Listmeyer. Graham one-timer, another block by Listmeyer. Behind the net, Krupp for Bondarenko, right wing corner. Up the wall, right point. Kostukov, fire save made there by McGuckin, closing up the 5-hole in the butterfly. 8:05 to go here in the third. River Dragons, a nice burst of offense there, but nothing to show for it. Ruiz trying to drag, and he lost it at the blue line. Krupp, right wing side. He's into the zone. Right dot, waits, and Listmeyer will put him down with a big hip check. Bondarenko in the corner, picks it out of feet from the Graham and Listmeyer scrum. Krupp putting it to his stick, and he just sent it wide of the glove hand, falling away from the shot. Bondarenko, right wing circle to Shapitzin, right point, a shot, and Krupp had a wave but couldn't get a tip. Bunnell, check that Bronner, trying to chop it out. Brown's able to hold it in, not once, not twice, almost 3 times. And now it'll go to Levesque. He's tied up with Bondarenko. Levesque, left wing circle, spinning it at the hash marks, across. And Shinkarik couldn't get on the end of that timing route. Brown off the wall, Bondarenko chops it to the Danbury blue, and Atwell finds it there. Atwell for Shinkarik. He takes a check from Shapitzin, falls to the ice as he dumps in. Both teams trying to change here with just over 7 to play in regulation. Graham sending it to the red line. Liarakos for Gerson. Back for Liarakos. In over the line. Dipsy doodles around a man to Gerson in the middle. And loose there in the slot. Turnaround shot. Gerson wide. Fallis and Brown tying up here. Fallis loses an edge. Picks himself back up. Still with the puck. On the backhand. Left wing corner. Cycling it to Gerson. Gerson with Shinkarik all over him. Gerson to the middle. Fallis couldn't kick it to the slot, and it'll be taken away by the Hat-Tricks. Here's Dearson, right wing side. He's in over the line. Fire save made. Rutledge high atop his crease. Caught it right on the chest. Media timeout, but not before some rough stuff between Santa Paulo and Dearson. And the linesmen are going to get in there. 60-second media timeout, and we're back for the conclusion of regulation. 6:35 to go in the third. 3-3 in the Columbus River Dragons radio network.
Carved New York strip and jumbo butterfly shrimp. Make me feel like a real New Yorker. Hey, I'm eating here. New York strip and butterfly shrimp. Golden Corral, the only one for everyone.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Whether you're heading to an off-road destination, creating the perfect lawn, or preparing the fields, think SunSouth, where you'll find quality John Deere equipment, affordably priced to help you tackle the tough jobs. Think SunSouth, for those that do.
Francis.
As we're out of the third period, media third. Hash, so this will be a neutral zone draw coming up in front of the Columbus bench. 3-3 our score. This is game 5 of 5 in a row. The teams had split the weekend prior, split this weekend so far. Who's going to get bragging rights in the season series? We'll find out, if not here in the third, potentially in some bonus hockey. Shapitzin for Kostukov. He'll have that from the red line, dump it in left wing side. It rims around the boards to the right wing circle for Hayes. He'll put it back around, and Dimmitt tries to collect along the half wall. Kasich takes it away, can't get it out, held by Kostukov. Dimmitt would have touched it for a hand pass, but Kasich poked it away. Now here's Gavrick in the neutral zone. Gavrick, left wing side. He's bunched up with a man, then he ran out of space with a couple of River Dragons holding the blue. Bolin Porter, left point, chipped that one out of play. He meant to go along the glass, and well, he just got a little bit too much under it. That'll go for a lucky fan. It looks like A03 and 6:02 to go here in the third. And we'll get a neutral zone draw, it looks like, coming up opposite the Columbus bench. Shinkarik out to take another draw for Danbury to go against Dimmitt. You know, I think when I remarked about how many face-offs Shinkarik takes, I must have jinxed myself because I think Ruiz took about the next 4 or 5 for Danbury. Not keeping official stats. as we're late in the third in a 3-3 hockey game. A's, right wing side, moves this one up. Shapitzin headmanning the rush. Left wing across. Hergott couldn't get on the end of it as it bounced over his stick. Hergott with it at the half wall, down into the corner. Brown tied up with Dimmitt. It's loose into the left wing corner. Dimmitt has to release, and Brown pokes it, and up come the hat-tricks. Here's Levesque, left wing side. Shinkarik trying to drive the net, trying to put it in stride for him, and that one too far. Shinkarik with this right point being pushed there by Ozelinch, able to hold it in with the turnaround. Left corner to the middle. Oh, Dearson had a chance from in close, and that one stopped by Rutledge. Here's Listmeyer in his own end. Near side circle, moving it up the wall to Levesque. Levesque tried to one-touch pass it through, and Ozelinch got it away. Here's Hayes in for Graham. Graham dropped it back for Hayes. Left wing hash. He stops it up, looks for a passing lane. Hayes firing a shot, blocked by Gavrik the whole way. Here's Ruiz going across ice to the near boards, and Levesque's into the zone with it now. Levesque at the left point, trying to drop for Dearson. Shapitzin tied him up, loose in the slot there. Oh, Levesque had a chance, but Kostukov was able to close him down quickly. 4:40 to go here in the third, and it's 3-3. Next goal gonna be a big one. Here's MJ Graham. He takes a check, right wing as he's in over the line. Dumps it behind the net for Listmeyer. He'll keep it going. Left point held by Shapitzin. A shot. That was a headhunter well high over the bar. Krupp tying up with Bunnell. They cancel out, and Bolin Porter will collect for Danbury. Bolin Porter, cross ice pass, read at the Columbus blue by Shapitzin. Krupp off the wall, trying to go to Graham. Listmeyer has it in his own zone. He dumps it down. No icing, as they say. It took a touch at center. Shapitzin and Hayes cycling it and getting it out of their own end. Atwell in front of his own blue. 4 minutes left to go in the third. 3-3 our score. Bolin Porter up ahead. Kasich left circle shot. Patted away by Rutledge. Morrissey for Kasich. Lost it behind the net, but Bolin Porter able to collect. Left wing corner. He takes a check. Kostukov ends up on top of him. Now Kasich taking some abuse from Shapitzin. Kasich trying to kick it to his stick. He will. Left wing circle. Left point to Atwell. He fires a shot blocked by Krupp. Down into the corner. Kostukov with another hit onto Bolin Porter. He shoots backhand and a save made on the chest of Rutledge. Under 3.5 to go. Here come the River Dragons. Krupp trying to go ahead for Fallis. Pass just too far for him, and he couldn't reach for it. Bolin Porter will flip this one to center. It's high over the head of Ozelinch, and San Paulo will get to it before it reaches the crease of Rutledge. Lear to himself. Gets on the giddy-up. Learakos, right wing circle, drives the net and just sent it wide of the glove hand. Listmeyer pinches off Learakos before he can get to that puck. 3 minutes to go in the third. 3-3 our score. San Paulo dumps it in from the red at the corner boards. Gavrik has it now. Gavrik from behind the net, bothered by Gerson, and on the far side wall. It'll be played over near side on the pass to Levesque. San Paulo sending it ahead. Too far for Gerson. Took a touch off a hat-trick, though, so no icing. Gavrik from behind the net, trying to send this one up. Now a pass across. Here's Levesque tied up with Dimmitt. Dimmitt trying to go after him. It's loose in the feet, and finally, Learakos will pick it out. Dipsy Doodles one man. Right circle, trying to drop it back, and nobody was open. Here's the high slot pass. Kostukov scores! Igor Kostukov blasted one through the 5-hole. 4-3, 2:20 to go in the third. High slot pass. Kostukov scores! Kostukov pumping up the crowd as the River Dragons have taken a late lead. 2:20 to go in the third. Igor Kostukov showing off the big shot, and here is Dana Barker. Learakos picks up the only assist. Dimmitt might get one too as it was tied up in his feet. Now left wing side, here's Shinkarik. We're watching over McGuckin. Kasich across, and he couldn't feed Bunnell as he had a path to goal. Hergott tied up with Shinkarik, played it off the glass, And I think it hit somebody in the Columbus bench. 1:43 to go in the third. And the crowd is loud on a Sunday afternoon. Dragons up 4-3 thanks to Kostukov's second goal of the season. Both have come against Danbury. Not that this is the only opponent he's ever played or anything, but you'll love to see a good storyline like that. Face-off to the left of Rutledge, and we get a timeout, Danbury. 1:43 left to go in the third, and McGuckin is still in his crease. Have to wonder if Billy McCreary / Nick Niedert, because we haven't seen McCreary for a while. And I don't see him back on the bench. It's Niedert behind all the players. And McCreary's pretty noticeable by his signature fedora that he often wears. Either way, somebody's drawing up a play right now on the Danbury bench, and you have to wonder if McGuckin will take a seat to make it 6-on-5. Only goal in the third period happened moments ago. Igor Kostukov with Yanni Lirakos the assist, 17:40 mark of the third period. Kostukov showing off how hard his cannon is, and he blasted it through the 5-hole of McGuckin.
All right, Columbus, on your feet this last 1:43. Let's get loud.
Looks like there's 6 hat tricks breaking the huddle. McGuckin to the bench. Face off to the left of Rutledge. Bunnell, Bronner, Ruiz, Morrissey, Atwell, and Gavrik, the 6 for the hat tricks. Kostukov, Gerson, Fallis, Lirakos, and Shapitzin. We're underway in the last minute 40. River Dragons up 4-3 with an empty net. Fallis trying to chip it down for it. It might go for icing. Does it have the legs? Yes. Atwell won the race, and it just got across the goal line as he hit the hash marks. 1:32 to go here in the third. 4-3 Columbus. Ruiz going to take the draw against Fallis again. 6-on-5 for Danbury to the left of Rutledge. Linesman takes an extra beat, orders Ruiz to square up. Now another linesman blows to push the wings back. Puck is down. Ruiz wins it. Bronner, right point, left point. Just held in by Atwell with the skate. He fires on that one. Knocked away. Loose in the crease, and Rutledge able to stick it there. Lirakos trying to get it out. Right point held by Atwell. Half wall with this puck. Morrissey, a shot. Save made. Rebound loose. Another save by Rutledge. Dumped down the ice, and another icing call coming against the River Dragons. 1:10 to go here in the third. River Dragons 4, hat tricks 3, a tired group out there for Columbus. And I tell you, they are digging deep right now, trying to steal the 3 points here after it has been a back and forth game, but the hat tricks lead in shots by a total of 17. Fallis, now Shinkarik to the left of Rutledge. Shinkarik boxed out, but Fallis was able to win it. Shapitzin played it up the wall. Levesque has it on the half. Fallis is down, no hand pass. Shapitzin takes it away. Shinkarik to an open wing. Left point off the wall. Atwell faked the shot. 1 minute to go here in the third. Loose in the slot. Rutledge sticked it away, and he denied it somehow too. It was loose in the slot. Rutledge got the stick on it and somehow able to keep it out when it rebounded back off a hat trick. Huge stop right there for Jared Rutledge. Face off to the left of the Columbus netminder. One personnel change. Kostukov heads off for the River Dragons, and it looks like Hergott is coming on to play a defensive role. What a moment for the former Cottonmouth right now. 52.3 to go in the third. Shinkarik wins it, but Hergott lifts the stick. Tied up along the wall. Shapitzin sends it out. Here's Hayes with the speed. Hayes with an open net. Score! C.J. Hayes, cherry on top of this one. 5-3 Columbus. Boom Boom must have known something. He puts Hergott out there on defense. He ties up Morrissey off the face-off win. Gavrik can't hold the right point. Hayes turns and burns, and you know the rest. Empty net goal. River Dragons look like they're going to win this season series. It's 5-3 with 41.6 left here in the third. Here's Dana Barker.
Shoots! River Dragons empty net goal. Scored by number 25, C.J. Hay.
Dearson with a shot, another big save there by Rutledge.
Assisted by number 11, scoring Oren Hergott, and number 2, Oleg Shapitzin at 19.
Hergott and Shapitzin pick up the assists.
River Dragon goal at 19.
Face off to the left of Rutledge. Dearson firing from along the goal line, and Rutledge holds on for another one. 27 seconds left to go here in the third. 5-3 Columbus. Hatrick still pressing, though, with another offensive zone chance. Face off down, played to the right point, firing a shot, Bolin Porter, that one sticked away. Look out, here's Dimmitt in the neutral zone, McGuckin still in the net. Dimmitt right circle, a shot, save made McGuckin, 13 seconds left to go in the third, and it's 5-3. River Dragons with the offensive zone draw. Looks like they will skate away with this win. Hatricks, they gave it everything they had in the tank offensively. 47 shots in this game. And Rutledge, he was big. He's got 44 saves. Face off to the left. Danbury wins it in their own zone. Flipped out here by Bunnell. 5 seconds left to go in the third. Krupp finds it in the neutral zone, dumps it back in. Glove save. McGuckin plays it away, and that does it. River Dragons win the game, win the series and the points battle with the Hatricks. 5-3 here on a Sunday afternoon. The River Dragons pile around Jared Rutledge, congratulating him on his second win of the weekend, and he had to work for this one too. Another 40-plus save effort, and Rutledge backstops Columbus to the win. 5-3 Columbus wins here at the Civic Center. They win 3 of the 5 games against Danbury and take 8 of the 15 points. What a game! What a series! Let's take a break. When we come back, the Michelob Ultra post-game show is next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
I'm Kate, and we're not just
I was thinking.
It's like we share the same mouth, Kate.
Forever and ever, Nate.
Make your taste buds happy and pick up a delicious, refreshing Pepsi.
Whether you need service and repair or 24/7 roadside assistance, your peace of mind comes from the assurance that you're working with a team of professionals at Interstate National Truck and Trailer, dedicated to providing the best possible service with over 30 years of experience in servicing and repairing transportation vehicles. Give them a call at 404-629-6275 in Georgia or 334-298-2500 in Alabama. Getting you back on the road is the #1 priority at Interstate National Truck and Trailer.
We've invented a new messaging system using the crisp sounds of Bud Light. Crisp Code. Lesson 42. This is how you say happy hour. It's happy hour. Let's go get some Bud Light. That's it for today.
Brewed with no corn syrup. Bud Light. Crisp. Enjoy responsibly. Bud Light Beer. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Looking to show your River Dragons pride? Show it off loud and proud with some awesome merch from the River Dragons team store. Open every game day at the Columbus Civic Center or available 9 to 5 at the River Dragons offices at 400 4th Street in Columbus. Everything from t-shirts and pullovers to hats and cowbells. With new merchandise coming in all the time. Can't get to a game or to the office? No problem. Ordering also available at rdragons.com/merchandise 24/7.
It's time for the Michelob Ultra post-game show on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. Tonight's show is brought to you by B&B Beverage Company, fine providers of Bud Light and Michelob Ultra, Cypress Partners, Express Printing, Chatham Brucci's Southern Brew House, and B&B Broadcasting. Now with a recap of tonight's action, here's Zach DeBozart.
We're back here at the Columbus Civic Center on the Michelob Ultra postgame show. Sunday, March 1st, the River Dragons defeat the Hat-Tricks 5-3 thanks to a late tally from Igor Kostukov and an empty netter from C.J. Hayes. 5-3 the score, 3-2 the series that will end. All 5 games were played over the last 2 weekends. It certainly had a playoff vibe, and I tell you what, if this ends up being a playoff series, fans are going to be highly entertained at the style of hockey these two play against each other. River Dragons also win the points battle. They take all 3, so they take 8 of the 15 points, where the Hat-Tricks take 7, so a pretty clean split. But either way you look at it, River Dragons come out on top, and man, oh man, it's been a fun last 2 weekends to call for you here on the River Dragons Broadcast Network. The third period goals, as we said, the only ones to speak of, Igor Kostukov, 17:40 into the third period. He blasted one home, got it through the 5-hole of McGuckin. Yanni Lirakos picked up the only assist there, and then 40 seconds left to go in the game. It was C.J. Hayes with an assist to Oren Hergott and Alisha Pitson to put the cherry on top. 5-3, Columbus wins. Your 3 stars of the game is chosen here in the building. Star number 3 is going to go to Jared Rutledge, who picked up a 44-save win. It's his second 40-save output for a win in this weekend. Rutz had to work, but man, he came away with those wins big time. He made a couple of dandy saves here tonight as well. Star number 2, scoring Oren Hergott. A goal and an assist, and after he had the helper on the goal of 1920 into the third, I should say. He had 40 seconds left. I was like, man, does he want to pick a fight, try and get the Gordie Howe hat trick in his first FPHL game? He opted not to, though, and still, it was a great night for scoring Oren. Star number 1, that belongs to Mr. Game Winner himself tonight, Igor Kostukov, picking up only his second goal of the season, his first at home. Man, was it a big one. Igor Kostukov showing off some offensive ability for the River Dragons on that blue line, something that has been missed a little bit since the call-up of Jake Howie to the Pensacola Ice Flyers, but now that blue line looks very well and intact with the acquisition of Kostukov, and he's become a welcome member of that team, welcome member to the fan base, too, with a game winner here tonight. So Kostukov, Hergott, and Rutledge, your 3 stars of the game. I want to give an honorary mention to Ivan Bondarenko, who had an awesome game at the start, scored the short-handed goal to start us up, and then the 2-1 goal that Krupp scored was good hard work by him behind the net. And Bondarenko, I think, played an all-around good game. But you know what? It's the 3 stars of the game, not the 4 stars of the game. Columbus, they had many tonight and had just enough in the tank to beat Danbury, the best team in the East, by a score of 5-3. Let's take a break. When we come back, we have a look around the FPHL next on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
An injury can be a game changer. That's why Houston Sports Medicine Team provides urgent ortho care, Saturday morning injury clinics during hockey season, and an emergency room at Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. An injury can be a game changer, and immediate evaluation and care can be a game changer too. For more information, go to Houston.com or call 706-324-6661.
Hey, y'all! Ever wonder what it's like to eat like a real New Yorker? Stop in for carved New York strip steak and butterfly shrimp at Golden Corral. Get all you want of our juicy hand-carved New York strip steak and crispy jumbo butterfly shrimp. So good, you won't be able to forget about it. Carved New York strip and jumbo shrimp. Available at dinner every weekend for a limited time. Only at Golden Corral. The only one for everyone.
Carved New York strip and butterfly shrimp available Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and Sunday after 11 a.m.
Discover power in the palm of your hand with the MyDPI mobile app, a secure and convenient way to report, manage, and pay your diverse power bills 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. With instant access to account information, real-time outage reporting, and the ability to schedule alerts and reminders at your fingertips, managing your home's energy usage has never been easier. Available for Apple and Android devices. Diverse power, the powerful difference.
Missed the game last weekend? No problem. Catch all the highlights and analysis on all things River Dragons with the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show on WLTZ NBC 38, Thursday afternoons 5 to 5:30. Or catch segment replays on our official YouTube page. Just search Columbus River Dragons and stay up to date with all the content the River Dragons have to offer. Remember, the River Dragons Weekly Recap Show is Thursdays 5 to 5:30 on NBC 38 TV.
We're back here at the Columbus Civic Center on the Michelob Ultra postgame show. River Dragons defeat the Hat-Tricks by a score of 5-3. They take the best-of-5 season series, if you will, 3-2. The points total 8-7, and it produced probably some of the most entertaining hockey I think you're going to see in the Fed this season. And if this is a playoff series, it has to be in the Commissioner's Cup final. I don't think anybody's going to be upset about that. But with how deep the league is this year, really, we got just as good a chance as any number of different combinations on top of Columbus and Danbury. You got Elmira, who have been streaking since the calendar turned 2020. I think they almost have 20 wins in the calendar year 2020. That's how hot that they have been. And, of course, Watertown, who's been given new life with the pickup of Ryan Marker, and he has just picked up where Tyler Jurich has left off in terms of the offensive goal scoring. And then over in the West, everyone knows the defending Commissioner's Cup champs Carolina. Port Huron's having a real good year, and don't sleep on Danville, who the River Dragons will see 4 more times before this season is up, and that right now is a jockeying for 3rd position. And you could say to avoid the Carolina Thunderbirds, but really both Columbus and Danville have given Carolina good games. And remember, the last time Columbus and Carolina played, that 4-0 win on Sunday in Winston-Salem. Let's take a look around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. Final in Delaware, Thunder beat Battle Creek 4-1. Thunder take all 9 points and are now looking at our next game, Danville at Menor. Menor right now holds the 4th position in the Eastern Division playoffs, but with 9 points this weekend, the Icebreakers all of a sudden seeing their lead slip up as Delaware racks up wins. As it stands right now, through 20 minutes of play, Danville 1, Menor 0. The Danville goal coming 4 minutes into the contest through Nick Gullo. And, of course, the River Dragons, they'll be on the other side of things, rooting for the Icebreakers because they'd like some help. And if Danville can drop some points, that'll tighten up the gap for the 3rd spot in the Western Division playoffs. That's around the FPHL, brought to you by Candlewood Suites Northeast, the official hotel partner of the Columbus River Dragons. The next weekend starts up on Thursday. Menor at Elmira for a 7:05 puck drop. Continues all the way into Sunday, where there's 3 games on tap on Sunday, March 8th. One of them includes your River Dragons. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Southern Hockey scoreboard, nothing in the SPHL. In the ECHL, the Gladiators are off until March 3rd. We followed Florida at Orlando. The Everblades beat the Solar Bears 3-0. Big shutout there for Florida on the road. In the NHL, we didn't have any of our Southern Hockey scoreboard teams, but we followed Florida again, this time the Panthers, and the Panthers got shut out at home. So 2 Florida teams got shut out at home, the Solar Bears and the Panthers. Flames win by a score of 3-0. Brody picks up the last goal of that game for Calgary. The next Southern Hockey scoreboard team to play is the Nashville Predators. They're at home taking on the Oilers. Then we have got the Lightning hosting the Bruins on Tuesday at 7:30. And then the Hurricanes, they get a nice long bit off all the way till Thursday when they are in Philadelphia to take on the Flyers. That's the Southern Hockey scoreboard. We got to take one more break. When we come back, a look ahead to a home and home and home with the Carolina Thunderbirds. Should be a lot of fun. We'll talk about it next. Michelob Ultra postgame show on the Columbus River Dragons Radio Network.
Prepare yourself for an unparalleled golfing experience. Co-designed by Columbus resident and 1987 Masters winner Larry Mize, Maple Ridge Golf Course is a pleasure for golfers of any skill level to play. Test your accuracy with our fairways, water hazards, and sand traps. We have everything you need to challenge yourself and improve your game. Memberships available year-round by calling 706-569-0966 or book a tee time by visiting